Less than an hour and a half ago, the National Park Service said, boom, they are now officially in stage 6, which is peak bloom. Look at that.
You're looking live right now at the Tidal Basin, where if there weren't a lot of people there before, there's certainly going to be a lot there right now. You know how you hit peak bloom and everybody heads down to the basin.
Oh, yeah.
Meteorologist Caitlin McGrath is live there for us right now. And Caitlin, really perfect timing being down there today. And we see some of the folks behind you there too.
Yeah, guys, the Tidal Basin is bumping. You can tell they did announce peak bloom, and it's really no surprise why we officially hit peak bloom this afternoon. And keep in that mind, that means 70% of the trees around the Tidal Basin are in full bloom. The 80-degree day here in DC did just the trick. It is such a spectacular evening to be out enjoying these beautiful blossoms. So let's talk more about the temperatures that we did see today. Again, we got up to 80 degrees in DC, 83 in Culpeper and Fredericksburg, 81 for a high temperature in Leesburg. So needless to say, well above what we typically expect for this time in March, but it has just been a spectacular afternoon. So let's talk about where we land in terms of what we expect when we see peak bloom. So today, peak bloom officially the 23rd, 2 days after we saw peak bloom last year and still ahead of schedule. Average peak bloom is April 4th. So today trending well above that average peak bloom date, but nowhere near the earliest or latest peak bloom that we've ever seen on record. So where do we go from here? Now keep in mind the cherry blossoms, they typically bloom for several days. However, just like all of us, they like nice weather. They like the sunshine and mild temperatures. They do not like the rain and wind, and unfortunately that's what we're talking about as we head through the next several days. We've off and on showers for Friday. They stick around into Saturday, and by Sunday we'll start to see a bit more of a breeze kick up. So I highly recommend coming out this evening if you can to check out the cherry blossoms. Just keep in mind, if you are, there are some rules to follow. We like to look, not touch, take photos like so many people are, but do not pick the cherry blossoms. Please do not touch the trees. We need to respect them so that we have them for many, many more years to come. So coming up in just a few minutes, Topper's going to take you hour by hour through all of the rain chances as we head through Friday and Saturday, because this forecast right here is the real treat. We do have changes on the way, and that's why we've issued a weather watch alert ahead of the rain expected for your Friday forecast. And then we'll see you right back here at 5:30 to talk much more about what's going on here at the Tidal Basin on this exciting day of peak bloom. But for now, we'll send things back to you.